Good morning, everyone, to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone with Landmark Title, your social media marketing strategist and education. This is our weekly webinar we bring to you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And we bring you the best in the business, whether it is top producers, team leaders, our business development managers, or our industry partners, bringing you the most high-tech, most up-to-date, best information to help you market your real estate business in our ever-changing real estate Phoenix market. Today, I am joined with Tara. Tara is the web queen. She specializes in not only website designs, but all over marketing. And her family is in real estate. So she specializes in helping you to create a better website for your real estate business. She's also one of my fantastic BNI partners. So anytime I can pull from my network and bring you the most amazing people on Marketing Matters, it is absolutely wonderful for me. So Tara, go ahead, take it away. You're going to show us some really cool plugins and whatnot for real estate website design, particularly today.
Yes, thank you for having me. So is it all right if I go over to the PowerPoint I got?
Yep.
Okay.
The screen is yours.
All right, let me bring this up. Awesome.
I love technology.
Yeah, technology is so fantastic. And today we're going to be talking a lot about it. I'm going to cover the best platforms and plugins in 2021. And this is real estate edition. So, each business has a very different, structure on maybe how they should be set up online with a website. But today we're going to focus on real estate, because they actually have to have a very particular way of setting up their site to get certain plugins to be on there, because they actually have to have a real estate license. So these are one of the only plugins that actually requires you to actually have to have a real estate license or a license to really download it and get it online. So first, a little bit about me. I'm from Arizona, and I've worked with a lot of residential and commercial real estate agents and brokers, not just in Arizona, but the USA. And the right real estate web design won't just help you stay relevant, but it'll put you on the map for, potential clients, getting an edge over your competitors, and so much more. So at Phoenix Design and Development, we give you the tools to succeed in the digital marketing field. And that all starts with a custom website and a great strategy with branding to really bring that to life. So the vision of this will be to help realtors get a reliable website, functioning correctly, and getting those online leads. And of course, mission, developing strategic graphics, online marketing, SEO, and websites that last. So the first question I want to go over is, what's the difference between a website platform and a website plugin? A lot of people don't know that there's a difference to them. So I'm going to kind of go over the best ones to use and kind of how to get them set up. So a website platform is pretty much an umbrella for a website's infrastructure. So if we're talking real estate, a website platform would be the entire building itself. And then the plugins would kind of be the businesses that work inside of it. So you can have a website platform like WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace, but to get MLS and to get your listings on your website, you actually have to have an integrated plugin that allows you to get the data from MLS onto your website. And some of you guys might have heard the term IDX. and they have a website you actually have to pay for to get this plugin to put into your WordPress dashboard right here. So the difference between the two is this is the platform right here, and then this is the plugins that will allow you to have MLS on your website. IDX. So to get MLS, you must use IDX. You can go to idxbroker.com and right here on /take a tour, and you can actually see the back end of it, and then it will give you a login for the dashboard so you can see the back end. But this plugin is the most important plugin for your real estate website. You can't have MLS on your website without this and without buying this. They are dedicated to helping real estate professionals offer a better home search experience. So this gives your website the ability to search for your listings. You can add your listings, but also search in the areas with MLS. And they supercharge your websites and equip you and your clients with the tools to make property search simple and effective. So they have so many short codes. They have so many different styles you can do on your website to add MLS. So this right here, this plugin can go into a lot of different type of website platforms, but without this plugin, you don't get MLS. So this is the most important plugin that you need. And it's honestly one of the only ones that you need to really get online and get your property searched. So these pricing wise can range between $150 and below. So I think the cheapest one's about $50 a month for their plans. They have different types of plans. But if you're super interested in like learning more about this, I highly suggest taking a tour of their website and then of their dashboard. So WordPress, this is the platform that is, I would say, most commonly used ever in website history. And WordPress has been around the longest. So they have a lot of different plugins, and they figured out a lot of bugs way long ago. So real estate websites are really able to get online and not bug out, but you can put IDX into here. So that is the coolest part about WordPress is, you know, you just easily put IDX in, you add a theme, and you have a whole entire real estate website on the back end. The cool thing about WordPress, it's completely customizable. There's thousands and thousands of themes you can choose from and add IDX into it. But the customizable aspect of it is super awesome. A lot of people love it. It is the most powerful platform. Like I said, it's been around the longest, and there is a learning curve because you can kind of see it's already a little confusing. So I suggest if you want to learn more about WordPress, going on YouTube and really researching it, or reaching out to a web developer and maybe seeing if they could help you learn the back end of it, because a lot of web developers will help people learn back ends of platforms. So then you can start really using your website as a tool. The pros of WordPress: total control over design, wide choice of templates, can be very cheap. WordPress depends on who you host with. So if you host with GoDaddy or if you host with Bluehost, that is what depends on the WordPress price, because they all have deals with these different hosting companies. And then the cons, of course: longest setup time. You might need a tutor to learn this, and the installation requires some short codes on the pages. So it does get a little more complicated setting it up, but I would actually say WordPress is the easiest to set up IDX and getting your MLS and listings online. Squarespace, some people will debate Squarespace is the best one for IDX. I like them both. I like a lot of platforms. I've tried IDX with a bunch of different platforms. Squarespace is really modern. It's ready to go templates, so you don't have to do much designing to it. And you can just add IDX using code. Again, you might need a web developer or developer if you don't know a lot about code. But if you know a little bit about code, it's pretty easy to add IDX in there. The pros, sleek and image-focused designs. All of their themes have been tested to be responsive and quick and fast. So they're able to design sites that actually work without even technically having a developer, but you'll need a developer to help you add in the IDX code. Great built-in features. They have an app store, kind of like your phone, where you can add in apps, and that's the same thing as a plugin. But with IDX, with Squarespace, you actually have to add it with code. So that's where WordPress and Squarespace is a little different. And then the cons, it's not as straightforward as some platforms. It could get confusing. You might need help setting this IDX up, but I would say that would be the cons of it, is it gets a little confusing when you have to add custom code. And then Wix. A lot of people have been trying to do IDX and get their MLS on Wix on this platform. And I've seen more bugs come from this. So I do not actually suggest this platform as of right now. Platforms are always fixing things and making things better, but they're really new to adding MLS onto your website. So I do not suggest using Wix if you're getting MLS. Now, if you're just trying to just maybe list some of your own listings on the website, this will be fine for that. But if you're trying to get IDX on it, I do not suggest it. But those are the three platforms that are widely used for putting IDX and MLS on. But if we go back, the one I would suggest everyone to use is WordPress. It's the easiest to set up with your hosting company. It's the easiest to find good themes for it. And it's the easiest to add IDX and getting MLS on it. So I would suggest adding this to your business, maybe adding a WordPress site with MLS on it to really showcase your area and have your clients be able to search for their houses a little bit easier online. So in conclusion, IDX is the best way to get MLS. Use WordPress or Squarespace. Those are the two best. And if you get confused, don't feel discouraged. It is such a confusing setup sometimes. So please reach out to a web developer. I would love to help you set this up. But if you know somebody that knows coding and can just help you understand it better, it's not as hard as it seems. You just have to kind of get an hour or two of tutoring to see how it all is set up and how you can actually use your website as a tool to increase your leads and increase just your brand as a realtor. So I highly suggest doing a demo with IDX, just seeing the back end, and then looking into getting WordPress or Squarespace to add this in. And IDX has awesome customer service, so you can always call them if you have a lot of questions about their program, but you have to be a real estate agent to get IDX, which is super awesome. Not everyone can get it. They do have an approval process. So keep that in mind when you're trying to set that up. And reach out to your domain, your hosting companies to see if you can set up WordPress or Squarespace. And then, if you get confused along the way, I'm always here to answer any questions or just give you a 2-hour session of how to use it. But I appreciate you guys listening to me. I know, it's a lot of wording, and it sometimes is a very confusing field, but if you know more about it, you can use it more as a tool versus being scared of it, because it's a lot easier than it sounds, I guess is the best way to put it. A lot of websites and development terms they sound stressful, but once broken down, it's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's just a lot of learning and reading. So,
well, and I think too, there's always been the debate, especially the more we use social media. I've heard a lot of real estate agents say, websites are not useful anymore. Everybody's just going to get my contact off of social media. But remember that you are your business, and having that website that is a searchable website for your potential clients, it's really going to legitimize you as a business professional. So having a very clean, a very professional website, these clients, they're going to be searching for you. Yep. They're going to want to see that you're set up. They're going to be comparing you and, your website to other real estate agents as well. So having that very professional, very clean, easy to use, searchable website.
Correct.
It really is important. And not just having one, a lot of times some brokerages will have a website available for their agents. Mm-hmm. They're very generic. They're very bland. They're very boring. And a lot of them don't allow you to do MLS searches. So,
and that's why IDX is so awesome, because it gives, realtors a chance to put MLS on their website if they can. And that's if they can. And that's the first step, is your website, like you were saying, to get online and get searched, because it takes 6 months to even get really searched on Google fully. So that's why a lot of SEO companies, they take about like 6 months to really get your SEO going and functioning correctly, because it takes time. SEO is not like an overnight thing, but your website is the first step, and you can't have good SEO without a website. So the sooner you get your website on, the quicker, SEO can take force on your website and get you those leads. And IDX actually does focus on SEO and helps you get leads. So that's also a cool thing, that it's very SEO friendly, which is awesome.
That's really awesome, Tara. Does anybody have any questions for Tara? She did have her contact information up. Tara, if you could go ahead and put your contact information in the chat window as well.
Yeah,
for those who are on. And please reach out to Tara. She's amazing. She's helping. Like I said, I've got firsthand testimonials from people within my networking group that are using Tara, that she is amazing. So it's always good to have somebody in your back pocket when you have those questions.
And we're a smaller firm, so we love helping, small business or smaller companies, or even we'd also take on very large companies as well. So don't be shy, and I'll always help you with questions. And if you just want to see the back end, because a lot of developers don't share the back end, and I think that's super important for, if you're the owner of the website, you want to see what's behind it. And I think that's super important, as well as to know what your website is and the tools you can actually use to make it better.
Very cool. Thank you, Tara. That was really good information. And yes, websites are not dead. They are not outdated. You need them for your real estate business. So we've got a couple other classes coming up over the next month. I'm going to go ahead and go through them. And if you'd like to join any of these, please reach out to me or your business development manager. We'd be happy to get you registered. Tomorrow morning, we have our Market Insights class. This is with Scott Kibbers, our Vice Armless Chair. We do this every month on the first Thursday of the month at 9:30. We go over all of the market stats that are going on, but we also break them down. We break down what's going on in our market, not just the numbers. We've got some big things that are shifting right now in the Phoenix market. So I'm sure you kind of heard the buzz about it, but definitely hop on Market Insights tomorrow and get them straight out of the mouth of the Vice Armless Chair. And then we've got another CE class. This is going to wrap up our fall Zoom CE class series. This one is Commissioner Standards and NAR Code of Ethics. This also qualifies for the Code of Ethics CE class as well. So if you need to get another class in before the end of the year, if your renewal's coming up, hop on tomorrow. This one is just right after Market Insights. So you're going to be sitting at the computer anyway. Why not spend another 3 hours taking a CE credit? Mike and Sally are great instructors. So if you would like to register for that, let me know. And then November 10th, we have another CE class. This one is in person over in Goodyear. So this is a cool one too, because it's going to focus on setting up a PC, a PLLC, or an S Corp. So if your business is doing a certain amount of volume, you really need to consider setting up a separate business account for your real estate business. So not only can you get CE credit for this, but it's going to give you some really good information so that you're going to take that business to the next level. This one is on November 10th, and it's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then Patty's got her HUD class coming up. So if you do HUD, if you're interested in doing HUD, it's always great to take these classes because things can always change a little bit. A lot of times she even offers these classes once a month to help agents stay up to date. This is going to be Tuesday, November 16th from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And this one's going to be over in Glendale. If you'd like to attend, let us know. We'll get you registered for that. And then more gifts. We've got another gift event coming up. These have been so much fun. A lot of our reps have been doing these across the valley, and they are adorable. I think you all probably know by now what a GIF is, but it's the little image where like somebody's going like this or like pointing like this. But guess what? You can be one of those little images as well. So Dallas Andrews does this for us at Landmark Title. They're super fun. They're super creative. And they really just add that extra jovial nature to a lot of the posts and marketing that you're doing with your clients. And it's only $25 for 5 gifts. Really good deal. This one's going to be over at headquarters in Arrowhead. So this is Wednesday, November 17th, and it's kind of like a come and go thing. So from 1:30 to 4:30. If you'd like to go to that, reach out to Patty. She is hosting. And then we've got another Instagram Reels class coming up. Instagram Reels, this is the big thing. I mean, this really is taking off in such a huge way. Reels have only been on Instagram for about a year. And we know that, there's a lot of different platforms out there when it comes to short form videos like TikTok. But Instagram is a platform that's already being used and has already been established for so long. And I'm telling you, the amount of viewership on Instagram Reels is astronomical. So if you really want to leverage just basic videos, Instagram Reels is where it's at. So we're going to be hosting a class from 3 to 4 p.m. on November 18th. This is going to be downtown. But then we're going to do something really cool and fun after that. We're going to throw a rooftop happy hour directly following that class from 4 to 7 p.m. And what we're going to do is we're going to create an environment where we're going to hope that you're going to be comfortable taking your new reel skills and putting them to use. So we'll be there. Mary Caesar and I will be there to help you actually create some of these reels in Reels time. And we're going to provide food, drinks, and I'm going to be there DJing. So if there's no other reason to create a reel, videoing a DJ or coming over and, being a part of that, it's a great excuse to have some fun. So that's going to be on November 18th. Please let us know if you can join. Space will be limited for the class, but the happy hour, we should have plenty. So definitely let us know if you can be there. And then that's it for us today, guys. So thank you, Tara. That was such great information. I can't wait to share this video with everybody as well, because I think they're going to get a lot out of it.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And then thank you, of course, to our business development management team. Thank you to Beth, Becky, Melinda, Mary, Zach, Eric in Las Vegas, Jessica, Patty, and Michael. Y'all are awesome. Reach out to them for all of your marketing needs. This is what they're there for. They can help you build your business and take it to the next level. And then, of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you Marketing Matters and all of those great classes that we just went over. Marketing Matters is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. We have great people, great content. We'd love to see you next week. And of course, as always, please think of Landmark Title on your next contract. We have 7 offices here in the Valley to serve you, as well as up in Prescott now. So we love growing. We love growing with you. We love helping your business, and we love getting these deals done. So thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.